Have you ever wondered why some businesses seem prepared for every challenge while others struggle to keep up? Do you sometimes feel like companies make major decisions without fully understanding their own strengths and weaknesses? One of the simplest ways to gain a clearer view of a business is through something called a SWOT analysis. I'm Daniel with Jotform, and in this video, we will walk you through what a SWOT analysis is, why it matters, the 4 parts that make it work, and how businesses use it to make smarter decisions. Let's jump right in. A SWOT analysis is a planning method that helps businesses evaluate internal and external factors that affect performance. Companies study their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to better understand where they stand in the market. This framework gives businesses a structured way to examine what they do well, where they struggle, what opportunities may exist, and what risks could cause problems. The goal of a SWOT analysis is to understand the current position of a business so leaders can make smarter plans for the future. It helps reveal gaps between where a company is today and where it wants to go. Businesses across many industries use SWOT analysis to guide strategic decisions. Technology companies use it before launching products, retailers use it during expansion efforts, and healthcare organizations use it to identify operational gaps. Jotform helps simplify the process by providing ready-made templates that organize all 4 SWOT categories into one clear structure. The framework is important because it forces companies to stop making assumptions and instead look at business conditions honestly. Leaders can clearly identify which factors help growth and which factors create obstacles. In many cases, a weakness can even become an advantage once it is properly addressed. For example, a software company may discover that customer support is one of its biggest weaknesses. Through SWOT analysis, the company may realize there is an opportunity to improve support systems or outsource support to specialists. That shift can turn a negative experience into a competitive advantage. SWOT analysis can also help project managers identify risks before projects fall behind schedule or exceed budget expectations. The framework contains 4 main parts divided into internal and external factors. Internal factors include strengths and weaknesses because businesses can control them directly. External factors include opportunities and threats that come from outside conditions. Understanding the difference between internal and external factors helps companies decide how to respond strategically. Strengths represent the areas where a business performs well compared to competitors. These can include strong brand recognition, skilled employees, financial resources, efficient operations, or proprietary technology. Businesses identify strengths by examining what customers value most and where they consistently outperform competitors. Weaknesses are the internal factors that limit performance or create disadvantages. Examples include outdated systems, weak financial planning, limited products, poor locations, or low brand awareness. Businesses often struggle to acknowledge weaknesses because teams may downplay problems or blame outside conditions. Still, recognizing weaknesses honestly is necessary for long-term improvement and future success. Opportunities come from external conditions that may help a business grow. These can include changing customer preferences, emerging technologies, supportive regulations, strategic partnerships, or underserved markets. Companies that monitor industry trends carefully are often better prepared to take advantage of opportunities before competitors react. Threats are external forces that may create problems or reduce growth. These include economic downturns, supply chain issues, changing regulations, new competitors, or technology disruptions. Identifying threats early allows businesses to prepare backup plans before situations become serious. The SWOT matrix organizes all 4 elements into a simple 2x2 structure that helps teams quickly understand relationships between different factors. Performing a SWOT analysis requires a step-by-step approach. The first step is determining the objective. Businesses need to define exactly what they are evaluating, whether it is the entire company, a product, a project, or a new market opportunity. Clear objectives help focus the analysis and improve results. The second step is gathering resources and information. Businesses collect financial reports, customer feedback, market research, and industry data to build a clearer picture of current conditions. Different departments contribute different perspectives. Sales teams understand customer frustrations, operations teams understand efficiency challenges, and marketing teams recognize brand opportunities. The third step involves compiling ideas and brainstorming internal and external factors. Teams ask questions about what makes the company successful, where competitors perform better, which market trends may create opportunities, and which competitors pose the greatest risk. Jotform tools can help teams collect and organize the information more efficiently. Next comes refining and documenting the findings. Businesses prioritize the factors with the greatest impact and remove duplicate ideas. Strong SWOT analysis relies on supporting data instead of assumptions. Companies also evaluate the likelihood of potential threats and the size of possible opportunities before deciding how to respond. The final step is developing strategies based on the findings. Businesses create action plans that use strengths to capture opportunities while also addressing weaknesses and reducing threats. Strong action plans include timelines, responsibilities, and clear connections to larger business objectives. Without action, the analysis itself has little value. One major benefit of SWOT analysis is understanding and adapting to competitors more effectively. Businesses can monitor competitor activity and compare those movements against their own capabilities. This helps companies distinguish between temporary market shifts and larger competitive threats that require strategic changes. Another benefit is focusing industry research efforts more efficiently. SWOT analysis gives businesses a structure for collecting information that actually matters. Teams avoid wasting time on irrelevant data because they understand which market signals deserve attention. Research efforts become more purposeful and aligned with strategic priorities. SWOT analysis also helps accelerate strategy development. The framework naturally connects internal capabilities with external conditions. Companies can quickly identify which strengths support opportunities and which weaknesses increase risk. Cross-functional collaboration often produces stronger strategic ideas because different teams contribute unique perspectives. Even though SWOT analysis is useful, it does have limitations. One challenge is that it only captures conditions at a single moment in time. Markets change constantly, so businesses need to update their analysis regularly to stay accurate. Another limitation is bias, since teams may overestimate strengths or underestimate weaknesses. Subjectivity can also affect the quality of results because different stakeholders often view the same issues differently. To gain broader perspectives, some businesses use additional frameworks alongside SWOT analysis. Three common alternatives include SOAR analysis, which focuses on aspirations and results; PEST analysis, which studies political, economic, social, and technological factors; and Porter's 5 Forces, which examines competitive pressures within an industry. Jotform offers several templates that make SWOT analysis easier to organize and manage. The SWOT analysis template gives teams a structured format for entering information and creating professional documentation. The strategic plan template helps businesses turn findings into action plans with measurable goals. Jotform also provides tools like the competitive analysis template, business model canvas template, and gap analysis template to help businesses compare strategies, identify competitive gaps, and connect SWOT findings to broader business goals. These templates simplify collaboration and make it easier for teams to stay aligned through the planning process. Thanks for watching today. I'm Daniel with Jotform. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss another helpful business and productivity video. See you again next time.